CBS Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday update 7/19/2023. Nate and Victoria have been getting to know each other for a while now. He decides to tell Victoria about the fact that they will live in the same house and move further in the future. Victoria felt very happy to hear this because she herself had been waiting for this day for a long time. What made Nate think that the two of them would go a step further was because he felt that they had known each other long enough and that he wanted Victoria by his side to be his back and that she would always support him in everything, what he plans to do in the near future. It seems that Nick does not support the fact that he and Adam cooperate with Sharon. He does not want Adam to be involved in this matter, so he reached out to Adam and asked him to withdraw from this matter. Adam was really baffled when Nick acted like that, just like a child. Adam will not listen to this, and he will choose to do as he wants. Faith accidentally had an accident while crossing the road. Her situation was very dangerous. She needed a kidney donor. Nick is a father, but he couldn't do it, so it was Adam who stood up. Take responsibility for this. The two are brothers, but there are frictions in many things that make the relationship not smooth. After this, Nick is really grateful for what Adam has done to help his little daughter. Although the two made peace and the conflicts are resolved, but whatever happens, it's real that Nick doesn't want to work with Adam and he won't be working at McCall Unlimited. Victor always hopes Nick will return, but Nick acts completely opposite. Because of this, Victor had to call everyone and hold an urgent meeting. Victor thinks that because he's in a high position, his children always think that they will hold a lot of power. Because of that thought, Victor needed to open a meeting and rectify this. Although knowing this will have a negative effect, and the extent of this will probably go further, but Victor will be the one to talk and teach his son. Nate was also present at this meeting, and although he had nothing to do with his family, he was just taking on the role of Victoria's lover. And yet he's here listening to a family dispute resolution with Victoria, Nick, and Adam. It's hard to understand. Victor came out and solved this. Victor forces Nick to work with Adam at Augustus. Whether Nick wants to do or not, he still has to do and take responsibility. And Victor does this just to want between the two brothers to work together, understand each other better, have a common voice, and everything will be much easier. And Victor also wants that under the hands of the two of them, this company will grow more and more. Everything was almost smooth, but Adam stood up and prevented this. Adam didn't want his life and work to always depend on Victor to go up, so he refused and walked out. What Adam did made Nick see him in a different light. It seemed that Adam had really changed. Adam doesn't want to depend on anyone. While everyone was arguing outside, Victoria threw a party to celebrate. As a brother and sister, she is also a child, but she lives in a selfish way, thinking only for herself and taking advantage of herself. And she was completely successful when she saw this result. Before Audra arrived, he saw Tucker drinking alone, and maybe he was upset about something and he was drunk. So she didn't listen to anything Tucker said, talking so much, but Audra just thought he was drunk and didn't care at all what he said. A happy, happy life. Why would he sit here drinking to the point of being drunk like this? Audra's an extremely ambitious person about herself. While talking to Tucker, she accidentally received a message from Kyle. Tucker accidentally saw and read the message Kyle told her. What Kyle told her really disappointed her. Seeing Audra's mood after reading that message, Tucker felt a sense of relief at what Kyle treated Audra. Audra gets angry and decides to go see Kyle to talk.